guys, welcome back to Lisa's Garden Harvest. Just wanted to show you today, I'm going to work with my corn, and I was going to put it out in the back, and I'll show you what that looks like back there. But I want to give you, let you take a look at it and show you how good it looks. It looks really good. I put it in the house and had it under lights. Ooh, Big B. Had it under lights for probably about 3-4 days, and it came up so fast and good. But before I put it in the ground, I want you guys to take a look at it. Look how tall it's getting. And then I'm a succession plant some cucumbers. So I got some white spine cucumbers, which are real small ones, and then I got the Market More 76. So that's that. And that's the corn, and I'm gonna put it out in the back, and I'll show you guys later what that's gonna look like. So I'm gonna have you guys to come with me out here in the back and show you where I'm gonna plant the corn, and then we'll plant it up later when the sun goes down, or tomorrow. Okay guys, we're back out here in the garden, and this is where it's a lot of sun. You see it? Here we go. So this is where we're gonna be planting the corn, and you may not be able to see it real well because I had put the fresh soil in there, and it's been in there for a couple of days, but I wanted it to break down the fertilizer that I had put in here, and then I'll put some blood meal in here and some bone meal, some more bone meal as well, because corn is a heavy feeder. And I need you guys to help me to decide where I'm gonna put my watermelon, because there's a room that I can put my watermelon in the ground, but I need to kind of fence it in to make sure that the rabbits and the squirrels don't destroy it like they did last year. So I've been holding off from putting it in the ground because I was struggling with them doing what they did the last time. And I never really even got one to eat. And when I did, they wasn't quite ready. So here's where the corn is going to go, and you might not be able to tell it, but I'm gonna point to the holes. So here we have them cut out right here. That's where they're cut out, and there's different spots here, here, and you can't see it as good because they're kind of covered, but this is how they are, spaced about 12 inches apart. And then you got to let me know if that's too far apart. It might be even more than that, because that's a ruler size, but this seemed like it's a little longer. So maybe I can even put another one in between these two spaces. So here and here. And this is the space in the middle. It's probably about 16 inches apart. So they're like that all the way down, and over here, and here. So I was gonna plant about 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 corns in these spaces. Now, here's the place where I have some tomatoes in bags. Wanted to put the watermelon in the ground here. Now this is big watermelon. One of them strawberry watermelon, and they're long watermelons, and one of them's orange glow. So they're big, they become big watermelons, so I won't be able to put them all back here. But I wanted you guys to let me know if you thought this space was efficient for the watermelon. It's a little crowded back here, but there's nothing actually in the ground back here. So here's the area. Now I'm gonna move these pots and these bags. I just put them here because there was nowhere to put them, and I'm gonna donate these to someone because I can't really take care of all these tomato plants, and there are some people who need them. So this area here is where I'm gonna put the watermelon, or I want to put the watermelon. I can't find another spot that I would like to put the watermelon in that I have prepared to do that. So this is this area back here, and I would like to put the watermelon back here. So I'm gonna need you guys to help me, help me to see, to look for a spot to put the watermelon in. yeah, so help me look for a spot to put the watermelon in. And I want you to see how well the cucumber were growing. I know I've already did a tour of my garden, but the cucumber on this side is the Market More 76. So I want you to see how well it's growing. Now, I'm thinking about cutting out some of it because it's real crowded, but it's very shaded in here and it feels great, but it's so crowded, I'm not even sure if the bees can pollinate. So we'll talk on that in a little bit, and then we'll look at the grapevine. Okay, now let's take a look at before we look at the grapevine that's trying to grow, let's look at the blueberries. They're kind of turning. You can see these over here. It don't seem like it's that many on this plant. I don't see very many. I see these here, and there's a few in there. But this plant here they're really turning over here. They're just not very big, but they're turning. And you have a lot of blueberries. Well, I can say a lot, but for a small plant, you have a lot of blueberries on it. Yeah. And this is my only tomato plant that actually has tomatoes on it right now. The only one that have any tomatoes on it. Well, I got some with some on there, but it ain't a lot. It's just a few. So I'm hoping, this is middle of June, so I'm hoping we get to see something. And then down here I have a few onions. And what's funny is, I don't think they're gonna do nothing, but let me know if I can still get onion out of this. It's just a few little red onion. That one even have a little bulb on it. There's a few little red onion in this bed. Okay, so let's look at the grapevine. So I have different grapevines in here. I wasn't sure what would make it because our pests was tearing up everything we had. So that's a different, and I'm not even sure of the kinds because I just kept putting them in here to see if I could get them to grow. And this one's doing the best. And I got this one from Menards, and all the rest of them come from Lowe's. So that's what they look like. So I did a tour on my garden already, so I don't want to go all into doing another tour. I just wanted to show you where I was going to put the corn at. So don't forget to let me know where you think I should put my watermelon, because I'm really having a struggle with that, and it really needs to go in the ground this month. Just help me to see where it needs to go. That's the end of this video. And thank you guys for coming with me. And remember, I'm always keeping you in mind in everything that I do. Bye.